Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's layout, actually I'm going to share two layouts in my Me, Myself, and I journal that I've been doing in my Heidi Swap. This is the storyline chapters insert. You've already seen me do the first page, and I believe the last video I posted I did these two pages in here. And so today I'm working on a prompt that I'm just going to either call just like my hobby or the things that make me happy. And that is definitely being creative in my space right here. So I got this idea from Heidi's, is it Instagram or maybe YouTube channel? So she made a die cut and she cut out like a window in one of her pages and then sandwiched it and then was able to kind of have this bold title and then obviously the photos and journaling on one side. So I thought I'd do that with this. So it was just a quote that I found on Google that says you have to nourish your creativity for it to flourish. So I'm going to make that kind of like the title and do something over here. I'm not quite sure, but let's get the window and the door going. And then I actually cut it a little bit upside down. This is a Paige Evans collection. So the butterflies are upside down there for the next page. But I think what I'm going to do is hide it with some vellum. That's going to kind of distract it being upside down. And then what I did, so once I cut it, the opposite page has all these butterflies. So I did it off camera already, but I have the cut butterflies ready to go to decorate whatever photo I put over here. So I'm either going to take one of me like in my craft room or maybe me working on something here on my desk and then kind of have these on this side. So these two pages will coordinate really well. At least that's the idea of it all right now. So I'm going to take you through that process to create this little window, and then we'll do the next one, which I feel my prompt, I want to tell the story of either like almost like favorite part about me or like something like that. And I want to talk about like my curly hair. Like it took forever for me to appreciate it. If you don't know, I have super curly hair. But I always wear it in a mom sloppy bun on top. But I just want to tell the story about like growing up not knowing how to do my curly hair and appreciating it now in my 40s. So we'll be working on, and if you're following along, I'll probably make a new like prompt list for these videos since, like I said, I'm changing it up compared to Hibba's because like, let me see. So this is, I printed it out. This is like Hibba's prompts, and I do have ideas for the ones I have highlighted, but for some of the other ones that I just not that I have anything to talk about, but in general, but I've been writing down like how I've been kind of doing my prompts. So me, I've done where I live or where I'm from, my occupation, and now we're working on the hobby. And like I said, then it's going to be like favorite part about you or something you love about yourself. And that's how I'm going to talk about my curly hair. So I'll probably make like a new prompt list. And then at the end of this, whatever the 31 prompts will be, I'll make a little clip art for it. That way, if you want to play along after I'm done, you are able to do so. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let's get constructing this little window page that I have made right now. So like I said, I did do the cutout initially on the silhouette. And what I'm doing is taking off, using a magazine to apply the pressure so I can go through two pages in this insert, which will sandwich the cutout, sorry, I'm losing my words, quite nicely and give the page a little bit of firmness when you flip the page. So I do like sandwiching it. Okay, I'm working on two pages simultaneously just because they flip-flop each other. So you just saw me finish this side of it with my, gonna be the prompt for hobbies. And so if you saw me struggle with that tape that I had gotten too close to the letters because I knew it wasn't going to fit. So I've just now given it a border with some washi tape because otherwise forever that tape would be sticking to this side. And I wasn't sure of the photo format for here yet. But on the flip side, I wanted to do something I was feeling with vellum. So I have these two. That way I can just have like a title, and I wanted to be like kind of the prompt, like favorite thing about myself. And I love this one, and then put the title over it. I just feel though that when it's on this side, it doesn't really add anything fun to see all like the striations of the flowers. So I do love this one, but this one I also have in my collection I haven't used. I forgot what collection this one's from. But if I use it on this side, it looks cute because you can see the offset of the butterfly wings and stuff behind it. And since I'm using, remember I cut out the butterflies from the back of this paper. This is that Paige Evans paper. I thought that was perfect to have a few of these be here, then see the wings through here. So I'm leaning towards this one. So let's put this one together. I also have cut out my title on my Cricut. I always say Cricut. It's a silhouette. So happiness is having curly hair. I'll have it on this side. I did it in black. And then I have a little like 2x2s printed out and this one 4x6 because I love this picture because what was the game changer this year, I turned 40 and I finally asked for my 40th birthday. I know it seems weird. Not everyone would want it, but the Dyson hair dryer. And if you have curly hair, I know it's an investment, but start saving money because if you have curly hair, this blow dryer is a complete game changer. And I only turned 40 in June. So the fact that I have accepted my curly hair is the story, and that'll be the text that I'll have. And B, after finally asking for a very pricey hair dryer, do I now enjoy my hair all the time because it takes 10 minutes to do. And if you have curly hair, you understand what I mean by that. So let's put this layout together and I'll put you on fast forward. Okay, and I thought at first I was going to have this be a free page and just kind of crease it, but I decided to mount the whole thing on the back of that page. Okay, you know what? Once I've already have this on here, I think it's because the background paper is so busy that this gets lost in it. So I'm going to change the font to probably just something, a bold print, and maybe save this for another layout in the future because I'm just not feeling that one on there right now. So let's work on this side for now, and I'll go back to my silhouette and cut out something different. And I'm wondering though, let's see. So you've seen some of these, and I'm just trying to see if I can bring in this paper on this side. So let's keep on working. Okay, so then I just cut apart the 6 pictures to decide which ones I want to use down in a column, and I love the way that looks. I go ahead and print it out in a different font, and then I also take this like aqua, glimmery, shimmery, glittery paper to have a little bit more of that color be on the opposite page. So once again, there's consistency to make these 2 pages be together. Join is always like a thing I want to do. And once again, I love the hidden journaling, so I make the larger photo a flap, and I use a few butterflies that are in my collection for the tabs. Then I take a Fisker's Alpha Punch that is just the outline, and on this hobby page, I wanted to kind of stamp out words that were kind of like the main titles that I use for myself. So memory keeper, documenter, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a crafty mom. I think I said storyteller and scrapbooker. And don't get me wrong, this whole process, Valentina is playing with me on my lap or taking things. So the stamping is wonky and I'm okay with that. So then to finish it off, remember I cut out all those butterflies and I just used them as my embellishments across both pages to have them be together. These 2 pictures or layouts came out great. So this is prompts 5 and 6. So hobbies and then something you like about yourself. I love how the stamping came out, even though it's a little wonky. I was doing all of this on camera while I was playing with Valentina and talking with her. So yes, if I had more time and took the extra effort, I could have done straight lines. But to me, this is not a problem. It kind of definitely tells me I'm the crafty mom right there. So I matched the fonts as best I could and then added all of the cut out flowers from the opposite page of this one. And then happiness is having curly hair. I have learned to love my curly hair, so I'm telling the story here about that. The vellum and the cardstock on top came out great. And then these were just some butterflies in my collection that I still had. And so inside, a few more pictures of me embracing the curly hair, and I'll put my journaling in this spot right here. So just thought these colors worked out great. And these are actually old Heidi Swap pieces from an old kit. I believe it's called Mixed Media. I could be wrong on that. But I hope you're following along. So remember, these are the prompts for 5 and 6. So your hobby and something you love about yourself. I hope you consider subscribing. Please hit the like button for this video. And until next time, my scrappy friends, bye.